Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at Eudora with the finals of the NoCo Match Play Invitational. Reed McConnell on my left, Austin Montgomery on my right, commentary by Bruce Kettle. We're gonna do the customary flip. You have the higher rating?
Yep.
I'll let you call it in the air.
Okay. Heads. I'll go
Heads
second.
Go second. Gentlemen, this is match play for the finals. First and second place. All Eudora rules apply. OBs, we've played this course enough. You already know what the OB is. No 2-meter rule. Gentlemen, have fun.
Hey, Vinny. Bruce.
Good luck.
We're glad to be able to put the NoCo Match Play Invitational on top of our minis. Really high quality minis out of wood, and we customize them as well. Check us out. It's www.mini2pro.com.
Right on.
Beautiful day here, a little bit of overcast. No clouds to speak of. No wind to speak of, I'm sorry, no wind to speak of. Perfectly calm day. Nice and overcast. Reed, big drive outright. Gotta miss those pine trees. In the fairway for a look. Austin Montgomery up here next. Atmosphere seems to be pretty relaxed. Austin's smiling on the tee pad before he's throwing here. Austin, just a flat shot. Need to clear that pine tree to have a good look at the basket, and he does. Excellent position for Austin Montgomery. So Reed did actually clip this tree, but he does have a shot out. Playing up to this basket. About 100, 125 away. It's a good looking up shot.
Wow.
Just a little bit short. Looking about 8 feet short on that. Austin stopped this one off a little bit, so it's left and short. Still a makeable putt, but looking at about 20. Both players left this a little short. Definitely test your putts here early. Need to make these putts, don't want to go down. Austin Montgomery's up first. Good putt by Austin Montgomery. Left side stayed in the basket. Just stuffs it in the left-hand side. Really close shot there. He's got a mid-range here. Kept it a little hyzer. Didn't get it as flat as he wanted. Run down there, looking about a 40-foot putt. Nothing really in his way there. Austin Montgomery. Got a little flatter, also in the same line. Good looking shot here, gonna miss the edge of that tree. Well played. Looking at about a 15-foot putt there for Austin Montgomery. Just off the top of the pin for Reed. Didn't roll away, so he's not in any trouble. Big putt for Austin Montgomery here. Taking the hole from Reed. Austin went ahead and picked that up for Reed. No wind here. Conditions are just about perfect. Possible chance of showers this afternoon. Austin Montgomery looks like he's going behind the pine tree. Kicks off the pine tree, looking at about a 15-foot putt. It's pin deep. Reed looking like he's going to go sidearm here. Have to go over the street, come in, but it is a little bit more open on that side, away from the trees. Good looking sidearm, see if he's going to get a hop on this. He does, hop and a roll. Solid putt by Austin Montgomery. We'll see if he concedes the hole, doesn't make Reed putt. He's going to make Reed putt this out. So early in the match, testing the other players putting, see how their nerves are. Solid putt by Reed McConnell there. It's going straight at it. It's pulled it to the right a little bit, clipped the tree. Come up with a shot there to get close to the pin. Pulled that shot just a little bit right. Reed McConnell, Mini Pro sponsored player. Mini Pro making exotic minis. Reed's pulled his as well to the right. Looks like he's going to drop off. Difficult to get around here. He's discussing it with his caddy, Sue Landy, talking about what his options are at this point. Looks like Austin's opting to go upside down skip shot under the tree. Shot's a little tricky. Looks like he left it a little bit left. He's still going to have a putt. He's pulled his shot wide. Didn't go OB, and he's definitely left himself some work. Right around that tree without any trouble. Great putt by Austin Montgomery. Good save. Austin Montgomery is going roller on this. Looks like his roller's cutting out a little bit early. He is short of the pine trees. Reed McConnell up next here. He'd have to believe he's also going to throw a roller. Reed's opted for an air shot. He's going to let this fall over left. Hopefully leave himself a look at a big hyzer approach to this basket where it's at. Did opt for the wide shot. It's coming in, hyzer. He's got that one straight up in the air. It's going to cut back. Not going to get a lot of distance out of this throw. He and Austin Montgomery will be close. If he runs this and goes long, Austin has a chance to take the hole. Give it a good run with the jump putt. Another good bid. Both players in good position just for a tap in at this point. Just a couple of tap in shots here. Reed goes ahead and picks up Austin's shot. This hole's divided into two parts. Both of them are covered in sand. If you do not make it in the island on this shot, you will have to go to the drop zone and take a stroke penalty. So being a short hole, it's still challenging and you still want to be there for the birdie. Austin Montgomery going hyzer on this shot. Looks like it's coming in right on the basket, just short of the pin. right in the sand, 8 feet away. Excellent hyzer shot by Austin Montgomery. Reed McConnell up here. Now that you know the other player's in, you definitely want to be in the circle making your putt. Also throwing the hyzer shot. Left it a little short. He'll be on the top side of the island. He has a downhill putt from about 22 feet. So it has started to rain here a little bit. We haven't seen any lightning. We won't play if there's lightning. We'll have to postpone it and pick it up as soon as the weather's over. Just a little bit of rain. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Wind's still staying down, and we're just going to hope this is going to pass. Austin Montgomery's got that heading to the right-hand side. Breaking back right into the fairway. Good shot. About 500 feet down there for Austin Montgomery off this elevated tee today. Reed McConnell's got his turned over. Hits the ground, did not go OB, but he has definitely come up about 200 feet short of Austin Montgomery's drive, and we'll have some work to do leading up to this hole. Slipped a little bit. He's pulled this shot left of the pin. He's going to put himself about 50 out. So this opens the door for Austin Montgomery here. Needs to get his shot close, take the pressure off his putt, and put it on Reed here to make a 50-footer. Austin Montgomery here, just short of the 500 mark. He left himself about 100, 120. Wants to snuggle this up close here. He's got it just left of the basket. He needs to sit down. So he's a little short. Good job taking time by Reed. His jump putt is wide. Now left himself with a 15-foot comeback putt. Nails the putt. These are the putts that you have to have during play. Austin Montgomery clutch putt there. Austin going ahead and picking up for Reed. We'll head to the next hole. Hole 7 here at Eudora Park, playing almost 500 feet. Pin is tucked back behind the large tree that you see straight ahead of us. You have to get past that tree to have a shot at the pin. Austin Montgomery, big pull. Didn't quite get it flat. Looks like he's heading left here. And he did stick it in the pine tree. So have a little bit of work to do here. He's probably going to be about 100 from the pin. Stuffed it in that pine tree. So he'll have to scramble to get out of there. Opportunity for Reed here if he can get this shot close. Both these players can reach this pin. Wind's picking up slightly. It's taily off the right-hand side. Reed McConnell also did not get his shot turned over, heading towards the pine tree as well. He's gonna be short of those pine trees, split them. There is a bridge down there. There's some OB. He's probably right of that, but he's still gonna have some work to do. 125, 130 away to the basket. Just wants to flick this around and get it to sit by the basket. Pretty hard packed around this basket. Chance to slide away if he doesn't put some angle on this disc. a jump putt. It's going to sit it real close. Austin Montgomery's going to have to come up with a putt here. Needs this putt as Reed is really close. And he does. Nails his putt. Excellent putt, Austin Montgomery. Conditions not a factor. Reed tapping in. We'll head to the next hole. Lady Dora Park. Elevated tee. Not a long shot, but wind is in players' faces here. Gusting around 7-8 miles an hour. Austin Montgomery opted for a mid, hoping this will flip. Did not flip. Hit a small tree, kicked to the left. Has some work to do on his way up to that basket. Reed with some grip lock. Looks like he's pulled this one wide of the basket. We'll have to see where we're going to play this one from. There. Down by the way, the angle that he was with the side. Anheuser putt. Good upshot. This putt about 22 feet away. Top of the basket. Missed an opportunity there. Going ahead and picking them up. The rain is picked up now. So you can throw from either side of the tee pad if you feel the tee pad is unsafe. You can be at 2 feet on either side. Austin Montgomery liking his footing on this one. Austin's got this one a little low, but he's kept it out of the wind. Big skip, big jump. There's a prairie dog out there that's a little upset right now. Reed also checking footing, normally teeing off from the tee pad, now teeing off from natural surface. He's got his on a high flat line, and the highs are out here at the end. Good shot, left himself about 70 short of the pin. Just looking to lay up here. Reed's got a driver in his hand. Wants to guarantee that he's going to get that hyzer back towards the pin, and he does. He left himself about a 4-foot putt there. Little wind off the right. Austin Montgomery has pulled his shot to the right, hit the tree.
That's OB.
Looks like Austin Montgomery is OB off the tee here. Chance for Reed McConnell here. Austin's OB. Reed can birdie this hole. Tricky wind on the left-hand side, about 12 to 15 miles an hour. Reed's thrown at hyzer. You can have a look from that backside. He is on the left-hand side, about 35 away. Talking over a strategy with Sue Landy here about how he wants to approach this hole. Montgomery deciding to go high hyzer on this hole. Clip the trees, little bounce and a roll. He's probably looking at about a 12-foot putt from there. Difficult shot, made easy. Austin Montgomery. Pretty sheltered from the wind in these trees. Jump putt left short. He's about a foot under. Austin letting him go ahead and pick that up. Austin was OB, and with Reed laying up there, didn't have to run the basket, just had to get close. Austin conceding the hole. It's tucked back in these trees here, so interesting shot. Definitely something you want to birdie. Wind is taily. Reed's up in first sidearm. Reed right on the pin. Excellent shot there, just under the branches. Austin Montgomery up next. Austin opted for a putter, Anheuser. Clipped a tree, kicked him left. Hard to keep an Anheuser turned into this tailwind with a putter.
I got through kind of, but it
So Austin's down there, looking at about a 25-foot putt. Nailed that putt. Excellent putt by Austin Montgomery, about 12 feet. Stuffs it in the right-hand side. Both players will take a birdie on this hole. Reed McConnell's up first here. Wind is taily. Reed's got this out wide, coming in. Big skip. He does. Right by the pin. Excellent shot, Reed McConnell. Looking at about a 4-foot putt. Pressure right on Austin Montgomery here. Maintain his lead. It's a little flatter. Looks like it's going to come in as well. Right under the basket. Skips right up into the side of that hill. That side hill actually works really well for stopping discs as they come in on the hyzer line. Reed McConnell up first. Reed's got his shot flat. It's going to hyzer out here at the end. Looking about a 50-foot putt from there. A little bit left of the basket, downhill. Austin Montgomery up here. Conditions are once again dry. Austin with a big pull on the right-hand side. Needs to clear the fence. Just hooked up. Big skip. Austin Montgomery on top of the hill. Looking at about a 15-foot putt. Might be slightly past the pin. needs this. Austin Montgomery parked on this 500-foot hole. Reed with a tricky putt here, about 25 feet out. Right over the top of the basket. Also had a tough roll away here. He's gonna go ahead and pick that up for Austin Montgomery. Crushing drive. Gonna go ahead and concede the hole to Austin. Huge gallery today. A lot of people came out here to watch this. A lot of people participated in the match play this year. First time NoCo's put this on, and doing excellent. So lots of family and friends out here, players that also participated, coaches, caddies. So it's just great to have everybody out here. You streaming it. Looking at our next hole here. Tricky hole here. We do have water in play on this hole. Hole's not a long hole. Hole only plays 190 feet. Across the water, 234. So Austin Montgomery will be up first here. Hopping for the hyzer line, very popular line. Gotta go. Just got it up there. Tailwind pushing that shot down, but had enough skip and enough spin. Push him right up by the basket. Reed McConnell up next here. Austin up by 2. Parked on this hole. Reed's going for high and for a drop, hoping it'll get down. Left himself a putt, not a bad putt, about 17 feet out, left-hand side of the basket. Reed looking at about a 15-foot putt here. Austin Montgomery 4 feet away. Big putt for Reed. Hesitated, stayed there in the chains for a second, and then dropped in. He's gonna go ahead and pick up Austin's shot.
Clutch putt, man. That's what I like to see.
Austin Montgomery up first. Austin's got his shot turned over into the wind. It's not gonna hold. It is up and it's stalling out. It's gonna drop back, a little bit left. He's probably gonna be about pin deep, but definitely 80 feet left of where the pin is. So, Reed McConnell set. Throws a low turnover shot here. Has kept it down out of the wind. Just on the side of this hill, looking at about a 30-foot uphill putt for Reed. Goes ahead and just lays it up there. So Reed have an opportunity here. Looking at about 25 feet here for Reed. He's gonna walk up there and take a look. Checking the wind here. It's a pretty good indicator to see what's going on. You can see the dust blowing away. He does, he gets it to stay. Reed McConnell, big hop with the putter there on the rim, but went ahead and stayed. So, excellent shot there. Reed's up for the high hyzer. He wants this to hit the ground. Didn't give him much of a skip, but he should have a look from there. Right-hand side there is the most forgiving side on this hole. Austin Montgomery up next. Swirling wind off the building here. Down by the basket, definitely pushing off to the left. Also opting for a mid-range, coming in a little hot. We'll have to see how this does. Hits the tree.
Did it come through? Very, very yummy, sexy.
Austin Montgomery down by the basket. Reed McConnell here has a look at the basket. It's a downhill putt. Austin Montgomery is stuffed up left and is going to have to pull some magic here to make this work. Reed definitely wants this putt to stay in. Hit that branch, just deflected the disc down just enough to hit the front of the cage there. Asking for clarification on whether he was angled to the basket. Austin cans his putt, huge putt, massive clutch putt there, Austin Montgomery. Austin Montgomery's pulled this well wide. It's going to be definitely short of the hole. Opportunity for Reed here. Let's see if he can take advantage of this. Reed also opting to go hyzer on this line. Got the angle tight, missed the tree, got himself a skip, and he's down by the basket.
Beautiful.
Reed McConnell, the clutch shot here, needed it, got it. We're going on. Wants to put this close. He's gonna go ahead and run it. Ran it right left side of the basket. Excellent attempt. Needed to run that there. Reed McConnell here. Left himself 6-foot putt. Just needs to tap this in. And he does.
Reed.
Excellent putt by Reed. Picks up the run by Austin. We're going to the next hole. Reed still has a chance here. Needs to win this hole. Push off for a playoff. Big gallery on hand today. Everybody's super excited to watch this. Coming down to the wire. These guys play the whole match here, coming down to the last hole. Wind has settled down. Weather's just about perfect. Hole 18 at Eudora Park is in its long position. Hole plays 478 feet. Generally players will throw a hyzer shot to try and get in the middle of the fairway and then play an upshot. Both of these players are capable of putting their shots down past the tennis court and giving themselves a putt. We'll see how they approach the hole here. Reed McConnell needs to win this hole to force a playoff with Austin Montgomery. He's up for an hyzer, stalling out. He's going to end up left behind the tennis courts. Left himself a tough shot here. He'll have a blind shot to the pin. There's a wall there that'll block his shot from the tennis courts. So Montgomery here. Cool under pressure so far. Made few mistakes. Looking to capitalize. Austin going for the tight line. Got it nice and flat. Past the corner of the tennis courts. Austin's looking at a 60-foot shot. Excellent drive. Reed's going to need some magic in a bottle for this one. Throwing this out wide. It's not coming back as much as he wanted. He's in the deep grass, off the edge. Hopefully that is inbounds. Austin, about 60 feet out. Gives it a run right under the basket. Excellent match. Oh, gotta love it between these two players. Austin Montgomery, this year's match play champion. Runner-up, Reed McConnell. Came down to the last hole, last shot again. Great match. This is how you wanted it to be. You wanted to see all the coverage you possibly could. Two great players battled their way all the way through match play to get to this point and are now here. Austin Montgomery, our champion. Unbelievable, epic match. Came down to the last hole, last throw. I mean, that's what we really wanted. Everybody wanted to see. Here with Reed McConnell. Amazing putting, driving. What did you think?
Yeah, all around, and that's what it takes to get a win, is to be a complete, player off the tee, up shots and putting, and he did it all today.
Mini Pro, great job with Mini Pro. We appreciate you guys helping out here and giving everybody minis, everybody who participated this year.
Yeah.
It's great for Mini Pro to do that for us. We really appreciate that. Gracious.
Thanks,
Reed
Bruce.
McConnell, thank you so much.
Hey, man. Good job.
So came in here with a lot of confidence. You were feeling really good. I interviewed you before this round started. You said you felt really strong here at Eudora Park and came out here today and executed.
Yeah.
So what did you think was the key to your game today?
The second round was putting for sure. I can really only count one putt that I'd like to have back, and so that was huge. Kept the pressure off me a little bit. The biggest help to me, I think, all day was having my caddy Subi Landy with me.
Excellent.
She kept my head in it the whole time, and I was just calm up until probably the last 3 holes. Then I got a little nervous.
Okay, so tell us about the big crush on the backside on 13. That was a huge drive.
Yeah, I would say that was the biggest shot of the day. I gave him 2 back right there, and then he left me with an open green, and I just had to trust my shot, and by far, that was the biggest shot of the match.
On behalf of NoCo Disc Golf, I'd like to thank everybody that was involved, the Right Life, Disc Mania, Mini Pro, everybody that's out there. Mini Pro, of course, sponsored all the players packs as well. Just Dynamic Disc, everybody who's sponsored out there. For those teams that sponsored the players that got to play, that's what they get to do out here, is just showcase their plastic, their teams. And with that, I want to say thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Yeah!
We're glad to be able to put the NoCo Match Play Invitational on top of our minis. Really high quality minis out of wood, and we customize them as well. Check us out. It's www.mini2pro.com.
Right on.